Basically, in the UK now, the general consensus is that we are rubbish in 100k as a salary. And I remember that was like the dream growing up. Like if someone told you could earn 100 bags, you would cut off your leg.
Yeah.
Like literally. And like you'd be at a comedy show and like they'll say number 1, stamp your feet, and you'd be like, and you'd be happy that you ain't got no legs for 100k. But now we're looking at 100k like it's
I think it depends. I think for a man you just need more money by default, and I think
what is more.
It depends on your circumstances. So let's say so I've got 2 kids, right? When I started paying for formula, bro, £200, bro. Like I'm working out the cost for the month. It's like £200 for one child. Gone, drank. You're drinking money. Like you're £2 a month in a bottle, bro. And then you factor in okay, so now I've lost 2 bills. So now maybe I gotta work a bit more. So now I'm outside all the time, bro. I'm stressed.
But what do you need?
I'm stressed, bro.
Listen, you said comfortably in the UK. You said for whatever you need to do with your life and whatever's going on with your outgoings or whatever. I sit there and say, £20,000 a month. That is
peace of mind,
bro.
Because majority of that
is
that for you. You're not spending 20k a month for yourself, are you? Do you know what I mean?
Bro, think about the house. Think about the house that I need to live in for my kids.
Yep.
Like so, right now we're semi-detached. Bro, really. You want to detach. You want a 5 bedroom. For example, now I've got a 3 bed. So I would really want a 5 or 6 bed. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Then we've got 2 cars. Do you know how much, bro? Go on a holiday. Then go on holiday. Do you know how much flight is for 6 people? Considering that there's no child rate, you know. Bro. They used to know your kid, bro. It's the same price.
What about this guy in Nigeria? He's got like in the next week, and he's got 4 kids, plus his missus.
Yeah.
When he said that, I said to him, that's what I did. I didn't say nothing. I said,
bro,
do you know how expensive that is at this time of year?
I took them to Portugal. Just Portugal in the summer. It was like 3k.
Yeah.
That's
Portugal. Where is Portugal? It's just there. I haven't gone nowhere.
But then he ain't got nowhere. He go to Butlins.
It's
Margate.
local.
Yeah.
It's not far. It's not.
Yeah, quick 2-hour flight.
It's 2-hour flight.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man.
By the time, and then when you're there now, food, before you know, 5 bags is gone.
No, that's
on a 2-week holiday.
When we look at the 100k salary, and we hear the conversations of 100k, which is about let's call it 5 and a bit after tax. Are we saying that even though because when we talk about the 1%, okay, so are we even saying that even with that 1%, it's like
I think it depends what you want from life. I think if you intend to have a big family, you need more money just to cover the bills, to cover costs, and then you look at things like peace of mind, and you look at things like, okay, maybe I want to enjoy a little bit and go on a little holiday here and there. Holiday to Portugal costs 3 bags.
So basically, what I was saying to my friend the other day is that when we look at our parents growing up, I know things have changed. How many times did your parents?
They didn't enjoy life.
How many times did your parents?
Don't use them.
Don't use them.
So basically, we're trying. So we're trying to live the lives of the rich and famous, and we're not rich and famous. Because by the sounds of it,
we're not even trying to live the life of the rich and famous.
I'm talking about us now. In general, we are though.
Don't use parents as the
goalpost. But why not?
Bro, they didn't enjoy life.
Bro.
But how many people are really okay? You got to think about this. Like when you look at families, okay, and you're saying you spent £3 to go to Portugal. It looks as if that some of us are trying to live lifestyles, the general, that is not for us.
Bro, my mum said to me, she said, I've seen more places in the world than she has, and I did it in less time.
Of course.
Because I was traveling all the time.
But are we just trying to, we should aspire. Are we out of touch of what reality is? Because for when we talk about 100k and we talk about 1% earning that. Okay, let's just assume those stats are right. 1%.
No, not 1%.
What is it then?
It's 100k is I think top 15%. 15%.
I'm sure 120 bags is the 1% crew.
No. It's more than 1%.
So what is the top 1%?
I'm sure
so the average salary right now is 30,000. 30,000 is the average salary. Yeah. Then if you're
10%?
No, so that's.
I think the 1% is what, 85k.
No. 1% is 120 bags.
Well, UK 1%.
I'm sure it is.
No, we got the financial advisor here, bro.
UK 1%. I'm sure it's 10-15% is.
It's 100 bags.
100 bags.
Impossible. Impossible.
So you said 30k is the average salary. Is that London or is that
UK.
The UK. Okay, cool.
30k is the average salary in the UK. If you look at London, it's around 44,000 in London.
So what sort of tax bracket are you in to the point where you need a financial advisor and you can afford to have one? Because I imagine your services aren't free.
No, yeah. So I say a financial advisor. I'd say my clients, you'd want to have at least 50k plus in assets.
Okay.
To kind of really be needing a financial advisor. So that means that could be in pensions. That could be in pensions. That could be ISAs, savings, across all your assets. You want to have at least 50,000 plus to then want to start using the service of a financial advisor. Before that, you got platforms like Vanguard and these types that you can start investing. You can start doing stuff on your own. So yeah.
Okay.
I feel like a financial advisor, you want to build. So I always tell my clients, the biggest thing you want to do is build a habit.
Okay.
So once you've built the habit and then start to build a bit of wealth, then get a financial advisor involved.
That makes sense. So you said 130k, you said?
1 second.
After tax. That's what he's saying. The current.
After tax?
Yeah, it's saying that.
It's top 1%, right?
Yeah, right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So 100k after tax is like 60 lakhs. So
100. Oh, okay.
What is the 5%?
America's higher, isn't it?
America's
It's
higher.
like 600 and something K,
Yeah.
something like that. That's mad, you know. It shows the disparity. Yeah,
Okay, the 5% are on 87k.
yeah.
Okay.
Is this after tax or is this?
It's saying to be amongst the top 5% of earners in the UK, an individual needs an annual income of approximately 87,000 or more. This equates to a monthly income of around 7,251, which is obviously before tax. So you're saying that the 1% is what?
15,510 after tax.
15k per month.
Yeah,
You see? That's what I'm saying.
yeah. The jump between the 5 and 1 is mad.
So that 15k is probably what? Salary wise, hold on. So that's probably, 15k after tax you said?
Yeah, that's over like 260, 270.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15,000 times 12. That's 180 bags a month, a year, sorry.
Yes, I've got clients that are earning 300k, 400k a year.
Yeah.
It's still not. It's not that it's not enough. They have savings and stuff like that, but they still got high costs.
But that's because of stealth wealth. That's because these people are, obviously the more people earn, the more their lifestyle tends to increase.
Of course.
And I think that's the bigger problem, because if you stayed in the house you live in now and your salary increased by double, you'd be fine. But unfortunately, now you want to get the bigger house.
You want to move to
You now want to get the bigger car.
Yeah.
and look in the water.
You know, and that's I think the biggest problem.
Thursday.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem, is that whenever, and that's why I say that, when is it enough?
This one, I think also you gotta have the balance, right? Because it makes sense. Like if you had that, then I might as well. If I make $1 million, I stay on a council estate, and my kids are living in an environment that I don't feel was safe for me. Now I'm gonna make them live in the same environment just to keep my costs low.
Yeah.
You're always gonna. The whole point of making money is to have a better lifestyle, right?
Of course.
So it makes sense. It's how much of the extra money you make do you use towards your lifestyle? The problem again is that we don't make much, but then all of a sudden we're in Waitrose, we're in Marks and Spencers, you know what I mean?
Shouldn't be in.
Which places shouldn't be in? You're driving a Tesla because you think you're doing something for the environment.
Yeah.
You don't earn. You're not Tesla money. You're not there. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be you. You're forward focused. That's where That's where you should be. But we jump, and so when we
Thanks, man.